There's another one. That's just great. Community challenge. Select your element and get involved in an elemental clash community challenge. Toxic fire, ice, electric type moves count. Win and make off with armful of rewards. So I need 100 kills in total. Well, that's really easy. Because, well, if I respawn, all I technically have to do is just play Toxic Brains. Because, well, he's so easy to get kills with. So, here we go. Alright, then. Okay, that's nice. I really hope I either move out or if I move somewhere else other than here. Because I really just cannot stand the amount of noise that everybody makes around the house. It's so annoying. Okay, I've been sitting here for about 10 seconds. So, oh, there we go. Alright, there we go. We're going to be going with a toxic superhero. And speaking of superheroes, well, what is this lag? Pretty much from last week on the 25th, 26th, 27th, or 28th. I don't know when. But last week... Oh, no, that's a chomper. All of you should know by now that Endgame had came out. I was about to say Infinity War, and then I couldn't focus because it was a chomper, so I got scared. Come over here. Alright, there we go. I noticed that he also gets 100 health, or up to 100 health whenever he goes into Toxic Overload. Alright, this is just way too many chompers. Why are there so many? And I died. There's 3. Oh my. Avengers Endgame had came out last week, and well, everybody is either spoiling it or just talking about the movie in general. Alright, this is just stupid. You guys cannot attack me. Oh my hell. No, there's a... Why are there so many chompers everywhere? Now, for me personally, I'm not a person that really cares about superhero, or I should say Marvel movies, or maybe even movies in general anymore. And I don't know what is it. I guess I just got bored of it, but I pretty much realized that every single time I see a movie that's being either announced, there's a trailer, whatever, it's coming, I'm like, oh, that looks interesting, but then I just never do anything that has to do with the movie. I swear these amount of chompers are just going to get me annoyed. Because, well, I remember how there's this movie that came out years ago. I forgot the name. I think it was Total Recall. And when I first looked at the trailer, I'm like, oh, this really does look interesting. And I really do want to see it in the theaters or just buy a DVD copy of it. But then I never even touched the DVD. I remember getting it and I never even looked at it. I just realized that I wasted all that time just for no reason. How did I get 6 whatever. But with that being said, I'm looking at Marvel and I'm not interested at all at this point. I remember seeing what was her name? Captain Marvel, and I first looked at her and I'm I'm pretty sure no one's even gonna see this. And a lot of people did like it, but there are some that didn't, and it's a majority of it. Well, not really a majority, it's more like a large amount of people. And, well, the other movies that have came out would be Black Panther, Spider-Man Homecoming. Let me think. Well, of course, there's Infinity War, which I haven't seen either, and I'm probably not going to see that. And the same will go for Endgame. I don't know, I'm just not interested at all at anything. Ooh, yes, I got zombies again. Easy. And pretty much, I feel like if the reason why I just don't want to see like any more Marvel movies is probably because of the changes that have happened. I'm pretty sure Marvel is owned by Disney now. I don't know. I may be wrong, or I probably just don't remember, or probably have just thought it. I don't know. I thought that was a chomper. I was just about to instantly use all my abilities at once. And there's one right there that's just about to hit me. Ah, he missed. You fucking little bitch. Die. Alright, there we go. I know that was annoying for him, but it's a chomper, so I really just can't do anything. When I've seen the changes of what Marvel did for a lot of the superheroes, that would include Spider-Man, the Incredible Hulk, I'm pretty sure, yeah, Thor as well. And I mean, I like Thor, alright? It's just that when I looked at his hair from the beginning, I'm like, that's so nice. It's long, it's straight, it's natural for him, for his look, his design. And then they decided to shorten it out in Ragnarok, and I was like, no, I cannot anymore. See, for me, hair is just something that I would like to see naturally. If it just grows naturally, if it's bumpy, lumpy, straight, frizzy, doesn't matter. I like it because it's natural. But having to see braids on people and me knowing that their hair is either curly or just straight in general, it just really bothers me. And just having to see that on Thor, I just couldn't really like him anymore that much. And then when I look at Spider-Man, they've changed 2 actors so far. You have Tom Holland, which is the new one, with the upcoming Far From Home Spider-Man. And I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't really like the new Spider-Man at all, pretty much. I don't hate Tom Holland, alright? I just don't like how they keep changing, alright? I like to keep things more original. I'm getting... Oh, no. Oh, no. What the hell? There's so many! Oh, he died. Thank you. And I die instantly right after that. When I looked at Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, I loved them all, no matter how bad they were in any way that people just kept pointing out. When I looked at 3, I was like, I'm fine with this. I like Venom, but I mean, now that I look at him, I'm thinking maybe his design could have been a little bit more different. But now that I look at his new design of Venom, I'm thinking maybe he could have looked a little different. I'm talking about Spider-Man 3's Venom, not the new one. I like the new one. And that was another movie I did see too. I forgot to mention that. I did see Venom, but it was at my cousin's house. We ended up getting like an early copy of it. If I die to this damn chomper... What is happening? Die. Anybody else? No, wait, there's... Oh, that's a chomper. Okay, this move is so stupid. Why does it instantly snare you? Other than that, Spider-Man 2 had to be my favorite Marvel movie that has ever came out. Oh, man. And even if it didn't really follow along with the comics, I just liked it because it was pretty much original, and that's how I grew up with. Just seeing Tobey Maguire with that original Spider suit, I just love it. I feel like if it's the best design for me, in my opinion, for all of them. And then after I realized that Spider-Man 4 and 5 were apparently canceled out, I was just disappointed. Pretty much how everybody really wanted a new one, even though 3 wasn't really as good as the other 2. And then they decided to make The Amazing Spider-Man and The Amazing Spider-Man 2, which I think was supposed to be with Tobey Maguire's role, but then it ended up being with Andrew Garfield's role, and it did not do good, pretty much. I didn't really like it. I just can't. And then when I saw the new Spider-Man, I was like, oh, no. Because when I look at Tobey Maguire, he seemed to have given this really aggressive tone, and I like that. And it was really dark in 3, and I just love that as well. And pretty much the action and fighting whenever Tobey fights, he likes to fight with the environment and not close combat, which is what I really did see a lot in Amazing Spider-Man. Like, you know how they fought the lizard and it was more of close quarters instead of being environmental, like in Spider-Man 2 with the train? Or like in Spider-Man 3 when they were fighting in that construction site with Sandman, Venom, or whatever, and even the truck in the beginning with the safe of money. Spider-Man 1, dealing with the environment again, trying to save a couple of people, but I mean, it really wasn't that much of environmental, but it was more of close. So yeah, pretty much that's just my way of fighting in originality. And then now that I look at The Amazing Spider-Man, and I don't even want to look at Homecoming, but I really shouldn't judge it because I haven't seen it, but I don't want to see it, which is the thing. I just really can't even just have any interest again. You jumping asshole, get over here. Oh, that 100 health is what I kicked and it canceled it. Oh, you husk-hopping bastard. No. Hey, buddy. Missed me? No. That's pretty much just my summary of what I think about all the other Spider-Man. You got, well, I died. Just thank you. I didn't want to even get swallowed or touched by that stupid plant. I never really looked into Iron Man. I don't know, what is it? I remember seeing Cinema Sins video, and I do watch them, and I did see Iron Man 2, and I think this, like, total amount of sins it ended up with was, like, 1 billion something, I think. And I think one part was that everybody hated where there were these 2 guys that kept mentioning a bird, and it was around, like, every 5 seconds that they kept saying the word, and it just got super annoying. I don't know what happened right there. I don't know if it's true. I might be talking about the wrong Iron Man, but I just don't know. And then I looked at 3, and I just got killed by a... I looked at 3, and the Rotten Tomatoes didn't really do that good, but I mean, that's just Rotten Tomatoes, and that's just critics themselves, not like pretty much the public. You can. Oh my. Was how many? 17. Oh wow. Toxic Brains is OP, but I'm only doing this for a stupid challenge. After Iron Man 3 came out, I'm pretty sure that is when Marvel became spicy with just the Avengers. I think that was before Avengers came out. I don't know. I'm probably going to have to check that back up. What? Okay, his thing didn't activate. Thank you, Cap. Oh, okay. That is nice. By the same guy, too. After Avengers came out, I think it was in 2012. Everybody loved it. And I mean, I did watch it. And I did like it, but the only thing that kind of bothered me was how the Hulk looked. Because I remember, I think it was by Michael Bay's Incredible Hulk. That's the one that I liked the best. And it's not because of the plot or anything. It's just the Hulk's design because he looked really muscular and angry. And I mean, that's what the Hulk is. And then when I look at the, like, Avengers Hulk, I'm like, I don't really know. It's not bad or anything. I just prefer the really tensed up Hulk from Incredible. I think that was around 2008 too, so that was a 4-year just part. Then Age of Ultron came out. I never wanted to see it, but I was pretty much forced to see it anyway, so yeah, that was just bad. And then everybody saw Thanos, I think, at the end of the post-credits, so everybody was just super hyped up, and then Infinity War came, and all I just heard was that people cried during the film, and I actually just ended up crying myself, but it was not from sadness, it was from laughter, because I found out that Spider-Man died. So it was just that meme where it was, I don't feel so good, and then I just started bursting out laughing. I ended up seeing like a filmed camera piece of it, and I just laughed. Now, I'm not that person that gives out spoilers, and I do know who dies in Endgame, but I mean, I'm not going to say anything. But I ended up bursting from laughing from that as well, because, I don't know, I guess I just find it hilarious when people die. I mean, as messed up as that is, I mean, I really don't even care at this point. But apparently that movie is even 3 hours long for Endgame, and I'm just, no, not for that. Again, not interested. Other movies that have came out were Captain America, and I don't even want to say it anymore. Just not interested. Winter Soldier came out. Nope. And then I saw Civil War because I was taken to the theaters. I'm like, well, why not? And I looked at it, and I'm thinking, wow, I really wish I did not go to the theater. Because there is just one thing that I hate more than anything, and that is just something being incredibly loud. Which is why I hate being at parties and like near crowds, because everybody's either talking really loudly or people are just playing music that I just do not want to hear at all or ever again in my life. Okay, what is it with the amount of peace this time? First it was chompers, now it's peace. What is going on? Seeing Captain America Civil War, pretty much the only character I liked out of that entire movie was Bucky, and then, well, he had to die in Infinity War, so thanks. And after that, I think it was... yeah, it was Infinity War, and then Ant-Man was a thing, which, again, I didn't see. And then The Wasp came out, and apparently that had to do with a connection during Infinity War, which is pretty neat, if I do say so myself. I'm trying to focus onto what I'm saying, and trying to make sure I say everything as clear as possible, and then I'm trying to focus back onto this. You disgusting creature. And he burrows underground. Alright, where is he going? Way too close. No. None of this. I'll avenge you, bro. And he's dead. Okay, that's another one. I'm not going to do anything. How did this guy get up here? Must have been on the car. What the... oh, that was the electric pea. Stop hyping and... get me out of here. Oh, man. No! Okay. Pretty sure that's all the movies to talk about. It's just, I have lost interest so much. And I've even tried to move on to DC, but I guess, I don't know, I just can't. I mean, I prefer DC more than Marvel, but I mean, movie-wise, I'm not going to say anything. Because I did like Man of Steel, I did like Justice League, and I did like The Batman. You know, Begins, The Dark Knight Rises, which are preferred as the best ones. And then I've been told that like Justice League's Batman didn't really do his job, and I did see why. I don't know what happened. Batman vs Superman, which is one of the most expensive movies apparently to be made. And I just remember that one warehouse scene with Batman, and everybody in the comments below were like, what happened to this Batman? Where is he in Justice League? And I'm like, oh, I guess I could say the same thing. I'm like, what happened? How long does... Oh, thank you so much, whoever did that. Are you shit? It pushed me so I couldn't punch him. I looked into Man of Steel more than anything. I've watched Wonder Woman, which I did enjoy, and apparently there's another one coming out. I did not end up seeing, what do you call it, Aquaman, because apparently I've been told that it's not really as good as it looks. And I remember seeing a wallpaper that represented Aquaman, and I'm just like, what happened? And it turns out that someone ended up photoshopping the picture like way better than the original, which is pretty just shocking. I didn't go see that, and apparently there's a Justice League 2 that's coming out, which I really don't even know if I'm gonna see it or not. But there is one film that I am going to see, and that would be the new Joker reboot. And I mean, I really wouldn't say Joker reboot, because this is the first, I think, solo Joker film that we had in the 21st century. It's gonna star some guy named Phoenix at the end. I don't know, I forgot his name. But apparently he was really close friends with Heath Ledger. And it does make me happy, because I do think that Ledger's like Joker was the best out of everything else that we've seen so far. I'm seeing so many chili bean bombs. What is happening? What is this guy doing? I better kill him. Thank you. What the f... What is this? Oh, I still killed you. Oh, come the f... No. Thank you. You killed me before I was swallowed by an asshole. Yeah, that Joker will pretty much just turn out to be the new design of how Joker's supposed to look like. But that new design of the new Joker looks really nice. Okay, I dodged that. And I died afterwards. Nice. Feel like if it should be like maybe the new design of Joker from now on. I don't know. But I feel like if no one's gonna beat up Why So Serious, just Heath Ledger's Joker. The way he presented out his character, oh my. He presented it so well, and it was so into character, so psychotic. I love it. And that's pretty much why Joker is my favorite character, because, well, he's just someone who just doesn't feel pain and just does whatever he wants, I guess. I don't know. I'm just trying to wait and see what new films are going to be produced, and I'm just going to be amazed, I guess. You cannot be serious. In front of me, inside of my toxic overload, and I die anyways. What? I killed him when he was underground. I mean, that happened to me a couple of times, but I just didn't know that it was in this game. I only experienced that through the first one. Oh, look at that. 23 kill. Wait, it's 23. 7 kill streak. First Vanquish. I got the nice. Well, anyways, that would just do it for this video. And I did end up renewing my membership today because I forgot that it was today on the May 1st. But, I mean, I bought the membership a couple of weeks. No, it was last week. A couple of days ago. Not weeks. But it is kind of weird to see that membership expires 5/1/2020. Next year is going to be pretty interesting because for April we're gonna have 4/20 every single day until the month ends, and I feel like on 4/20 and on April Fool's Day next year it's just gonna be wild. Well, that's just that, so I'll see you guys later. Bye.